Jinger Duggar debuts baby bump, teases gender reveal. Earlier this week, Jinger Duggar shared her baby bump reveal. The Counting On star did a Q and a session on her Instagram story, with topics ranging from details about her pregnancy to questions about her daughters and family. Jinger found out she was expecting just before she hosted Jana Duggar's bachelorette party. She shared footage of her telling her sisters and mom, which was likely in July. She is halfway through her pregnancy and due around March 27, 2025. Hiding her baby bump has been easy for the most part, but Jinger is beginning to show now that she is well into her second trimester. When asked if she would share a photo of her baby bump, Jinger obliged and shared a bathroom mirror selfie while posing in a red dress and cradling her bump. While talking on her Instagram Q&A, Jinger Duggar confirmed that she and Jeremy Vuolo know the gender of their third baby. While in Arkansas for Jana Duggar's wedding, Jinger had her blood drawn to learn the gender, but admitted that it wasn't always accurate. She didn't elaborate on whether they did their anatomy scan and discovered the gender then, or if she is solely relying on the blood work. However, the couple has heavily hinted that it could be a boy this time. She promised that a gender reveal would happen, likely when she and Jeremy opt to tell their family members. Jinger and Jeremy know what they are having, and we suspect they will reveal it in an upcoming episode of their vlog. They release an episode weekly and have been pretty consistent for the last few months. Aside from expecting her third child, Jinger Duggar will be busy in the upcoming weeks. She is releasing another book at the beginning of 2025, likely leading to more press rounds. Jinger is comfortable in front of the cameras, but doing another reality TV show right now is out of the question for her and Jeremy Vuolo. The holidays are coming up, as are Evangeline and Jinger's birthdays. Typically, they don't go home to Arkansas for the holidays, as they spend time with Jeremy's family or remain on the West Coast. With so much happening, we anticipate more shares from Jinger chronicling her adventures and a gender reveal. Jill Duggar is offering a rare glimpse into her relationship with her parents, Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar. The former reality star and Counting On alum is the fourth child of Jim Bob and Michelle, but her relationship with her parents over the years has become admittedly complicated. During a recent Q&A session on Instagram, Jill, 33, answered a fan-submitted question about where she stands with Jim Bob and Michelle, who raised her and their 18 other children, while filming the hit TLC reality show 19 Kids and Counting. While noting that she still has a complicated relationship with her parents, Jill said she now feels like there have been steps taken to rebuild what they once had, with a new set of boundaries that is. I feel like we are in a rebuilding phase now, with healthy boundaries still in place, Jill explained via Instagram, according to Collider. She also shared that she's been making an effort to spend time with her estranged parents. We try to hang out whenever it works well, and we have the mental bandwidth to navigate things, she said. Jim Bob and Michelle, longtime members of the controversial religious organization known as the Institute in Basic Life Principles, have become polarizing figures in recent years. After leaving the church her parents raised her in, Jill has spoken out against the organization on several occasions, including in her memoir, Counting the Cost, and in the documentary Shiny Happy People, undeniably putting a strain on her relationship with her strict religious parents. Over the years, Jill has always made headlines for her strained relationship with her parents and her redefinition of religion. But she also uses social media to update her everyday life. In her new posts, she shared some concerns as a tornado surrounded her place of residence. So, are Jill and her family safe? What did she say in her post? However, Jill is doing so with boundaries. She has discussed this and also addressed her strained bonds with parents multiple times through podcasts, the Shiny Happy People documentary, and social media posts. However, in a new update on Instagram, Jill informed viewers about something very different. Tornadoes hit the area where her home is. Is her family safe now? It turns out Jill's family lives in an area that falls on the border of Arkansas and Oklahoma. The place was recently hit by tornadoes. So in order to keep herself and her family safe, she took measures. Jill shared pictures of taking shelter from the natural calamity in her own home. She did so by hiding with her kids in the closet and wearing bike helmets for protection. Jill also made an adorable Instagram post, holding on to some snacks while saying that feeding on them helped release stress. She included pictures of her kids in adorable little helmets too. The celeb informed everyone that her husband Derek also took shelter in his place of work and returned home safely after the tornado warning was over. Jill Duggar Dillard had to get creative to keep her family safe during a recent tornado. The Counting On star, 33, took to social media on Monday, November 4, to show how she was hunkering down with her children as a series of tornadoes devastated parts of Oklahoma. The mom of 3, who shares sons Israel David, 9, Samuel Scott, 7, and Frederick Freddie Michael, 2, with husband Derek Dillard, 35, could be seen wearing a bicycle helmet in her Instagram story, which was captioned, "When you pack your safe gear setup, always pack good snacks." The bicycle helmet is so I have my hands free to eat lolchick, more like stress eating now. I'm in the closet with my kids. We have a nice big closet that's reinforced for storms, like hurricane force winds, she said in a video shared to her stories. The family's home is on the border of Oklahoma and Arkansas. She also praised her young sons in the video, sharing that they did a great job helping me get everything pulled together here. "We've got snacks," she continued, thanking her son Samuel for sharing an animal cracker with her. She then showed off her scary weather snack, a Twinkie. Her husband was noticeably missing, and she explained that she and the kids were trying not to stress, while he was over an hour away at work, where he was also sheltering from the storm. The 19 kids and counting star said Derek was sheltering in a basement, noting, "There's like multiple tornadoes right now, so we are just trying to stay safe." She explained that she was reaching out to family and friends on her phone while they sheltered from the storm. When one of her children asked how far away the tornado was, she responded, "It's close. One of them's close." She later shared a post to her Instagram grid, letting everyone know that she and the kids had gotten through the storm, and her husband had made it home safely. Jill's post featured a carousel of images, including her and the kids wearing helmets and hiding out in the closet, news broadcasts documenting the storm, and lastly, a selfie with Derek. "We were in the closet wearing our helmets so we could have our hands free to stress eat during the tornado warnings," Jill wrote. "Thankfully we are safe now after a crazy afternoon and evening with tornadoes in the area that had me and the kiddos sheltering at home while Derek sheltered at work. And after a treacherous drive home. I'm so glad that Derek Dillard is finally back home. Our prayers are with those who suffered damage and loss." Jinger Duggar marked 8 years of marriage with her husband, Jeremy Vuolo, with a sweet Instagram tribute. "You are the best thing that's ever happened to me at Jeremy_Vuolo." Jinger, 30, wrote in an adorable tribute post on Tuesday, November 5. "The past 8 years with you has been the best adventure of my life. You are my best friend and answer my prayers. God is so kind to let me journey through life by your side. Ivasan J. Hugh Jinger, who is currently expecting baby No.3, posted a carousel of photos commemorating each year of her relationship with Jeremy, 37, starting in 2016. The adorable photos counted down the years as the couple added their 2 daughters, Felicity and Evangeline, to the family. In another post, Jinger shared highlights from their romantic anniversary dinner at a steakhouse. The couple enjoyed a meal of steak, asparagus, and an ice cream dessert as they celebrated their love. Jinger and Jeremy are celebrating their last anniversary as a family of 4 as they announced Jinger's pregnancy with baby No.3 last month. "We're super excited," she told People on October 15. In addition, the 19 kids and counting alum admitted she was happy to not be pregnant during the hot summer months. "I'm actually all about it. Especially in the heat the past few days. I think I'm not super big pregnant, and so I'm not having to worry about the extra heat," she explained. "I'm like, oh man, this is going to be such an awesome thing to go through pregnancy, not in the summer." Although the former soccer player said they were expecting the pregnancy, he was still shocked. "When she told me, I was literally speechless," he said. "She got me good. It was on Felicity's birthday." Jinger says, "I've got a gift for you. It was in an Amazon bag. So I'm thinking, what did she get from Amazon for me? Then I open it up and it's the positive result, and I'm actually speechless." Before announcing the news publicly, the couple made sure to tell their daughters about their new sibling in a special way. "We planned to get family pictures to announce the pregnancy and thought that would be the best time to let our girls know about their new sibling on the way," Jinger said. "We got Felicity and Evangeline each a denim jacket with the words Big SIS on the back." The photographer captured a sweet moment when they realized what those words meant. While Felicity started jumping up and down in excitement over the news, Jinger explained that her younger sister wasn't quite sure what to make of the news. She added, "But we are certain that once the baby arrives, she will be all about her new role as Big Sis." After baby No. 3 arrives, the Counting on alum admitted she wasn't sure if she and Jeremy would welcome more children into their family. Counting on alum Jinger Duggar is back with a new Q&A on social media. The 30-year-old has been busy making podcast videos with Jeremy. She has also been embracing her pregnancy with her third child. Aside from their growing family, Jinger also opened up about the possibility of her TV comeback with her husband. Keep reading to see her statements. One of the questions Jinger answered on her latest IG stories Q&A was about her baby's gender. According to the Counting on alum, she and Jeremy already know the gender of their third baby. However, they plan to host a gender reveal party with their family and friends. Jinger added that only a few people know about her third baby's gender. One of them was Jessa, who is actually the first person to know the gender. In her previous podcast, Jinger revealed that she asked her sister to get the results of her test in Arkansas and send it back to her in LA. Aside from questions about her third baby, Jinger Duggar also opened up about whether she and Jeremy will return to TV. According to the Counting on alum, she grew up in front of the cameras and felt like it was a normal thing to be on TV. But she believes they've reached a point where they're done filming for the reality show. She added that launching a podcast is their way to stay in touch with their fans and talk about her past filming with TLC. However, it seems Jinger is not closing her doors for future opportunities, as she repeatedly stated, "I don't know." During her IG stories Q&A, Jinger revealed that she's almost 20 weeks pregnant, adding that her current pregnancy felt so fast. The Counting on alum also said that she's been feeling better with her pregnancy today. She added, "Yeah, I could not believe we're almost halfway." Jinger Duggar is expected to welcome her third child in March 2025. We're not done counting, yet. When we first met the Duggar family back in the mid-2000s on an early version of 19 Kids and Counting, we didn't have nearly as many members of the family to keep up with. These days, Jim, Bob, and Michelle Duggar's family has grown as their adult kids get married and welcome children of their own. So how many Duggars are married or courting at the moment? As of 2024, 12 of the Duggars' 19 children have walked down the aisle. The most recent Duggar wedding was between eldest daughter Jana Duggar and Stephen Wissmann in August 2024. Prior to that, her brother, Jeremiah Duggar, married Stephen's sister Hannah Wissmann in March 2022. Jason Duggar revealed he was in a courtship in May 2024, sharing several Instagram photos holding hands with a woman as they stood on a beach. Josh Duggar, the oldest of all the Duggar children, married his wife Anna on September 26, 2008. Since then, they have welcomed 7 children together: Mackenzie, Michael, Marcus, Meredith, Mason, and Mariella and Madison. Just days after Anna announced her 7th pregnancy in April 2021, Josh was arrested and charged with 1 count of receiving child pornography and 1 count of possessing child pornography. In December 2021, an Arkansas jury found him guilty of 1 count of receiving child pornography and 1 count of possessing child pornography following a 9-day trial. The possessing child pornography charge was later dropped at his sentencing hearing. The disgraced reality star was originally sentenced to serve approximately 12.5 years in prison on May 25, 2022. However, Josh's release date was later changed to August 12, 2032, which is slightly more than 10 years, In Touch confirmed. Despite being one of the oldest of the Duggar kids, John David Duggar actually got married after several of his younger siblings. He and Abby Grace Burnett wed in November 2018, and they told Us Weekly at the time, "We are so excited to be married. It was a beautiful moment, and we so appreciate our friends and family for sharing this day with us." They now have a sweet daughter named Grace and son named Charlie.